Alright, so, I figured I'd use this as a way to do a channel slash news, channel news slash update. I guess it's kind of just like how the channel works and like what I kind of put on here because I realized I mostly kind of talk about it in most of my videos, like briefly, as if people who end up watching all this content decide to watch every piece of content. Instead, I'm going to put this up as a channel update. I'm going to excuse me, Stitches in the sink. I didn't ask you to start talking. Okay, fall on your own time. When I'm sleeping, okay? Not while I'm talking. Thank you. Anyways, so I'm sure most people do this, where it's like I almost did this on Devil May Cry, but I can't think and talk and play Devil May Cry at the same time. There's no way. So it's like most people probably like edit their footage and then like talk about it after, like get some edit footage and talk over it. I ain't got time for that. Plus, yeah, no, it's really I just ain't got time for that. I'm sorry. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. I just don't. So basically, here's what's changing, which was probably invisible to most people. So how I used to upload videos was I've already mentioned this a Hitman video, but that's gonna come out after this video probably even. So basically how I used to upload videos is any video what I do. So like let's say I recorded this, by the way, I'm doing this while I'm recording, like, playing Kakarot. This is just like an intermission. There's gonna be no spoilers. This is the game I'm not even recording anyways, so we're just doing this in the background while I explain this. Anyways, the way I used to do things is like, let's say I was playing this game, like Dragon Ball Kakarot, so like Far Cry, and Hitman or whatever, because I know some of them. Let's just playing all of those games. The way I currently do it is like, let's say I played Dragon Ball and Hitman in the same day, both recorded. I have like 4 videos worth, like 4 hours, 4 videos worth of footage essentially. I would update or put one up a day basically, and like it wouldn't matter. Like Dragon Ball, it'd be like all Dragon Ball sets, then Hitman. And then I realized if people are watching these sets, they could get annoying if, because I'm not consistent in what I play. Like I don't play one of these games to completion and start another one. I'm usually playing multiple at the same time. So what I've decided I'm now going to do is, if I'm playing multiple games and it's started, it goes right into the next day that is free for that game. And if it's in the middle of the playthrough, there's no free day. It will go into the it'll just go into the next day. The next day it will be uploaded. If it's a new, so like, then I have a couple special rules on it like that. So if I have a like Kingdoms of Amalur, I'm suspecting it's gonna take like a bajillion videos. So if I edit it, because the rule is initially going to be if a new game gets played, it gets added to the end of whatever's in the video queue or whatever. So like whatever the last video has a recorded scheduled date, it goes on after that. I think that is going to be, if there's no other videos also being side queued, then it will slot like maybe a week after. It depends on where the content is, but like we'll slot it in an appropriate slot if there's nothing else being recorded at the time. If there's a bunch of other stuff, we're gonna push it right on the back of whatever's last. Like right now, I have a bazillion things out, which that's the next topic I'll get to is what's being worked on, what's edited, what's coming down the pipes, and all that kind of stuff, and what we're kind of like looking to do with videos. So if you're new here, oh God, this is already way too late. I feel like into the video. If you're new here, basically I mostly do gameplay content and fighting game content. or sorry, I should finish the schedule stuff. I just felt like if you're new here, I mostly do video game footage. Okay, that's what we'll say for now. God, I should really script some of these out sometimes. But yeah, so that's the new schedule. Stuff basically, as videos are available, and if you have multi-series going on, we'll now split it up so like, if you're watching one thing but not the other thing, you'll always be able to watch the thing that has the latest video for it, basically. Like, if you start watching something, the next time I make a video for it, you'll have the latest version as fast as you possibly can have it. It's not potentially gonna be a month delay. I'm not gonna like retroactively update too much. I don't think that really affects too much anyways, to be honest. It's like maybe Hitman gets affected a little bit, but within a week that's gonna correct itself. And I don't even know how many of the Hitman videos are out yet anyways. I mean, it doesn't even be that long for the Hitman, like, Absolution stuff. So honestly, it may not even matter. But yeah, basically, there'll always be a video up for anyone who wants to watch it. Then, next, the content that we currently make. Content that's currently been done on this channel is occasionally, once in a while, when I'm finally in the musical mood, I do upload music. There are a few things. I think I have a playlist for it. The majority, though, of stuff here is Let's Play content, essentially, of game playthroughs and that kind of stuff. I do have a bunch of fighting game stuff. Tournaments, because of quarantine, has slowed down, and so I've stopped recording and practicing as much because I've been a lot less motivated, sadly, to play like proper fighting games. And just like other outside life things have been busy, at least distracting from that front. Taking away, just a lot of things are taken away from the competitive scene side of things for me. So basically, fighting game content will exist. It will always come back. I still play fighting games, of course, every now and then. I just don't always record it, and I'm not like hardcore dedicated to the tournament scene as much. So I don't record it as much because I don't dedicate the hard practice that I once was. So most of the stuff goes to the casual gaming content that I can enjoy in the meantime until tournaments open back up and I'm kind of remotivated to compete again. So yeah, most of it is just like Let's Plays. I play a variety of games. Most of my favorite stuff is third-person action. So that's kind of most of what you'll find here. Third-person action game, combat, some RPG stuff is I've been branching. Like, I play RPGs before, but I mean I'm starting to record more RPGs. Just like here's MLR I'm looking at, like Dragon Age, which along those lines will include that I have just gotten a new PC and now have an actually very convenient way to record PC that it won't like hamper my performance on the gaming rig. I have two separate PCs, one to capture, one to game on. So this capture HDMI, so it should work in theory. I guess I haven't tested it, but I mean I can't see why it wouldn't work. And so yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of new PC stuff. We're probably gonna be hitting the Witcher series soon. I got the Dragon Age. We're probably gonna hit Metal Gear Rising.
This'll do.
I did pick up Metal Gear Solid 5. I don't know how soon. Deus Ex is gonna be a big one. Probably Cyberpunk as well, but not as soon as some of these other ones I'm listing. And yeah, just some other stuff on there too that I have. That I want to go through, like maybe Command & Conquer and other stuff like that. But we're going to be getting a bunch more PC games. I have stuff to record PS2 games and PS3, and obviously, I guess we'll get into some other things now, that mentioning what's being recorded, so and kind of the state of where some of that stuff is going. So, stuff that I have currently being recorded is Kingdoms of Amalur, I believe Bloodstained, Hitman Absolution is either out or is it coming out. I think Devil May Cry is wrapped up or wrapping up at this point. Actually, I can just look. Let me just look so I can tell you. Some of them are old, because we'll get to the old ones at the end, like the old ones. Oh, but it looks like literally just the first intro video of Kingdoms of Amalur came out. Okay. Yeah, hold on, game. So yeah, we have Kingdoms of Amalur that just started. Literally today, as of me recording this. Hope that will indicate of when this will come out versus when this was recorded. Hitman Blood Money is essentially just finished. So we're gonna go through some Kingdoms of Amalur, which goes into Hitman and then Devil May Cry 2. And then Hitman, between the Hitman, so the issue is talking about with the new schedule stuff, Hitman will be behind a week, or so it looks like. So if you're watching Absolution, I am sorry. Or maybe I will move... I had to move everything back. Anyways, okay, so here's what's coming down the pipe. We have Kingdoms. I'll worry about the schedule stuff later, or after this video. Kingdoms of Amalur just started. Blood Money just wrapped up. Absolution, Hitman Absolution is going to be starting. I will go through the entirety of Devil May Cry 2, and so that's coming. More Hitman Absolution, which I'm thinking about how I'm gonna schedule that. I might just push Hitman Absolution to right after Devil May Cry and bump all the video dates down. I think that's how I'm gonna solve it. So those are the ones that are scheduled, already uploaded. We have more Kingdoms of Amalur after that. I've started The Last of Us Part 2. We've also got Perfect Dark Zero and Perfect Dark. I can go back to recording things. We got Perfect Dark and Perfect Dark Zero that just got recorded and finished, as well as some of the combat simulator stuff. I'm not gonna do all of it because it's all the Perfect Dark content is pretty much done for the most part. As far as how I'm thinking now, it's basically complete the story. Normally, we might do some extra videos either at a later date or I might do it soon. I haven't decided. Or there's also on the note of content. So basically, how I've gotten to some of this Perfect Dark stuff. Aside from being excited about the new game and then obviously making the discussion video, I found a coworker, or asked a friend or a coworker friend who I suspected may have the game, and borrowed their 360. So I was able to play through Perfect Dark Zero and Perfect Dark because I also was able to download it. Since I knew I owned it, and I think I have Zero for download too, but I didn't remember that. Anyways, I downloaded that. I have a 360 firmware. I'm thinking about potentially doing 2 Human since I have it as a gag. I don't think I'll actually enjoy it, and I don't know how long it is. So that one's the one that's on the radar while I have this 360. But for the most part, we're going to be moving over to a lot of new PC stuff soon. And kind of all this stuff, like I said, Last of Us. We're going to hit Ghost of Tsushima to pick up. But a lot of content coming forward will be a lot of Kingdoms of Amalur. If there's a preference for anything, please mention it below in the comments or anything. Or if there's anything that I mentioned that sounds appealing, or any requests or anything like that, definitely let me know, because I will read those for sure. But along the lines of that, some of that new content stuff is, I know I've been getting a lot of views and subscribers, and which is probably half of my subscribers at this point, to be honest, from my Perfect Dark video of the analysis, which is why I also really wanted to do Perfect Dark playthrough. I'm definitely going to be doing more Perfect Dark trailer analysis stuff. in discussions as more content comes out like that. I've been thinking about maybe doing that for other things though. Like I was also a big fan of Tenant. I was thinking about doing that for Tenant. I might do that for other games. Like I have a board game, or like other things that I've gotten that are like gaming related. I'm thinking of like either doing a review or an impressions or like a talk about whatever kind of situation analysis discussion. Talk about this, talk about that, whatever that kind of stuff. Thinking about doing it. The only reason, like, I just really wanted to do the one for Perfect Dark because it was content I was looking for and I couldn't find in the like immediate first 4 hours. Which is just to say,
You're ready for a real
I need to nerd out, and I need somebody to nerd out about it equally as much as I want to. I couldn't find it, so I made that myself. But yeah, so there might be more content like that in the future. I don't know. Again, let me know in the comments if there's people watching this and care enough to mention. Yeah, this is my guy. Oh.
solar flare.
But yeah, so
So that's all.
that's not my train of thought. I think this would happen in this game. Where's Dragon Ball? Oh, it's shit, dude. I totally forgot what I was talking about. Like, completely. That's bad. Oh, right, yeah. So, basically, yeah, if there's any content that you want to see or anything that I listed, let me know. And I'll record it or whatever, or if this. Well, if it's something that I'm going to actually play, like I'm not going to record anything, obviously. And I was mentioned that I was branching out potentially branching out into like doing some other like analysis content of other things, or like maybe do stuff on my Fight Stick, or like I was saying, I have the Devil May Cry board game. It's pretty sick. I'm about to get Angry Joe's board game, and I might talk about that. I could do I could do like a webcam playthrough of like a single playthrough of that, or I don't think there's one for the Street Fighter one. We'll see, I guess, when I get it. But yeah, most new content is going to be PC games that are going to be running. I'm eventually going to get a PS5. But yeah, look forward to a lot of now very good PC quality videos, because I was managed to get an NZXT machine that had a 380 in it, and it's a beast machine. It's gonna run shit like there's no tomorrow. It's like so future-proofed. So it's just insane. I've never had a computer that's gonna like this computer is it's got a 960 in it. It's like an i5, I think. I don't know the exact i5. Don't ask me that. I recently gave it 16 gigs of RAM. It used to have 8. And so those are like the main things. So i5, 8 gigs of RAM, that upgrade to 16, and a 960. Okay, that's my current computer with like maybe a terabyte of like hard drive space, not even a solid state drive. Now I'm gonna have 2 solid state drives, 64 gigabytes of RAM, an i9, and a 3080, sorry. It's gonna destroy. Okay. things are gonna load. So Siege is gonna never like I'll never have people tell me to get solid state drive.
Shall grant you any wish.
No more flipping pancakes or whatever it is.
State your wish.
So yeah, and so yeah, like I said, I just bought a bunch of PC content. I own a bunch of PC stuff already, but mostly I had to get it because there's games I was playing with like my girlfriend and other friends that I just can't run it like well, or it's just like on low and abysmally bad. So I just wanted to give. I just like I gotta eventually upgrade, and I was just finally bit the bullet because it was impossible to find PS5, and I just don't want to sit there for like 10 minutes before they even show up, and then another like hour just to check out. Because I tried it once, it did not go well. Which, if you've heard that story, you've heard that story already. So anyways, that's the content that's coming down the pipe. The now legacy content. So there's stuff I did leave out of the thing. There's stuff like, well, I did say Bloodstained. So there's Bloodstained. There's these are the games that I'm going to mention that are probably known on the list that are technically in progress, but like indefinitely paused. Bloodstained is kind of reaching there, where it may likely just never be completed. Or I just like never am in the mood to play it, basically, is what that means. Because it's not like I don't like some of these games or I don't like Bloodstained or whatever. It's more so that I find something else that holds my interest better, and I just don't give it any more attention, and I just and all the other stuff that's going on, I'm just like, well, I'd rather play this right now.
Are you ready to
and
begin
not
your
play,
training?
I've out of my options, I'm gonna play this instead of this other thing. So yeah, that's kind of how that happens. I think it's actually here. So yeah, Bloodstained is pretty much reaching out, if not already at that limit. Hitman, I think we'll get back to. It's in danger, but I think now that I finished Perfect Dark, I'll come back to it. It'll be better, especially mixed in with The Last of Us. Hitman Absolution, this is. But more important, so Bloodstained is definitely more on that one. I've recorded actually more Hitman stuff since I've uploaded the current things. But the other two big ones that I'm sure no one's really cared about right now, but Dead Rising, specifically the overtime mode, so technically I've beaten the game. So yeah, overtime mode for Dead Rising, the first game, and Left Alive, which it is a game. It is being played. But like it's not great. It's not
Easy praise. This one might
terrible.
Water.
But it's certainly not. It's playable. I think that's the right word. It's playable, and it has things going on. So it's like it's interesting enough for me to want to play it and continue to play it, but not enough to like forcibly take time away from other things.
Praise.
So that's those are games that basically they have a very low chance of like being finished or recorded or anything like that at the moment, which is to restate Bloodstained, Dead Rising, and Left Alive. If any of those games, or if there's a game that you think I am not recording for, drop a comment either on this video or in the future if you see it happening. Drop a comment on the latest video, because I'll probably see comments, at least at the moment. That's how it seems to work. I don't always see likes anymore. But yeah, drop a comment saying like, oh, I would like to see this like finished or whatever. And then if I know at least one person is looking for it, I'll be more motivated to at least go back and do it. Because right now I'm just like, it's in the games archive. I'm just playing it. Like I'll get back to it eventually, but since nobody's like cares, then I'll leave it. So and I'll play something more interesting. is my current mindset. So if you see that there hasn't been a video for this, it's been like a week or whatever. If you put a comment, chances are I'll respond. Especially right now, it's not like I have like thousands of subscribers. You leave a comment, I'll see it, and I'll probably respond to you and say, "Oh, okay." I'll either tell you, actually, this video is coming up soon, and I just need to edit them, or I will just say, "No, I haven't been working on that, but now I might." Or if it's a game I just completely hated, and I'll also explain. But either way, just leave a message in the comment and let me know so I can just address it. And so basically the worst case scenario, or like the worst case scenario is they're not getting a video. The best case scenario is just make that video faster. So or record more of that game faster. So just let me know. I mean, I guess I did say I'm not gonna play anything, but I mean, if you have game requests, I'll take requests. Obviously, I mean not
Easy prey.
like actually play the game that's requested, of course, but if there's something that you think is cool and I should play based on what I've been playing, or even that you think is fun, by all means. Okay, is that everything? So I've talked about how the schedule works. I've talked about or how the upload schedule did work and now how I'm changing it. Kind of what kind of content is on channel, what kind of we're expecting. Got the new PC. Obviously, a lot's changed since I first started this. I've gotten like better quality stuff. Most of it has been stuff to improve the quality on both sides. I think the only time was when I changed the capture card, but honestly, it just helped prevent crashes. So it really did, and it made setting up the stream a lot easier too. Oh my goodness. The amount of fiddling around that I had to do to set up a stream before was too much. Okay. But there's also the possibility of like Metal Gear games being recorded. Always. Especially with Metal Gear Rising on PC now that I own. Okay, that is coming soon. That will happen. Am I missing anything else? I talked about potential other video types. That might be it. I think so. So yeah, sorry you had to hear me ramble in a incoherent video like this. I mean, that's pretty much my style at this point. Is start recording something, ramble on the mic, talk about random stuff. Hope it's entertaining, make stupid jokes about things. You know. What you've been watching most of this for?
Easy prey.
Unless you came here from like the analysis video. That guy's about to fly into me. I'm gonna save the game and then I'm probably gonna leave. Because there's nothing left to add here, I don't think. Yeah, other than so there's just obviously been an influx of Perfect Dark, or people from Perfect Dark, which I gladly welcome. Those are the people I was looking for. So if you're here because of Perfect Dark content, I'm glad that hopefully the analysis video is good, and you're here, and hopefully if you're watching this video too, it makes sense of what my channel's mostly about, and that we will be doing more Perfect Dark content in the future. But however, I obviously do other things in the meantime, and I want to make sure that I at least put that content out in a way that makes sense to people. So yeah, I guess if I missed anything, or if there's any questions and people are watching this and actually are interested in, I will guess these are now what I'm guessing call priority videos, where I'll basically release them as soon as possible. But yeah, go ahead, just leave a comment down mentioning whatever questions or suggestions you have. Feel free. This is I want this to be a chill place if people are hanging out here. So, let's keep it chill. Alright, and that's it for the channel update. Hopefully my rambling doesn't go on too long. It's already, I can already see it's like 40 minutes. I'm insane. I don't even know if you're watching this. I don't even know why you're watching this. We'll see you later. Bye.